In this section, we are going to show you how to submit your website to the search engines, and to do that you need Google Console. So to get to Google Console, you press search.google.co.uk.com even. If you haven't set up a Google Analytics account, you need to have done that at that stage and gone through those steps first. So look up that first before you get to this bit. First, what we want to do is set up an account. So if we press start now, and you can log in to your account, it'll be the same account details you set up for Google Analytics. If you want to start a new account, then do, and you'll be taken to this page here. So what we want to do is we want to add the website name in here, including the HTTPS verification. If you're watching this video and you're not a client, S stands for the security side of the website. You really do not want an HTTP website anymore. You want to have HTTPS, which means you will require a certificate for this, and that is an SSL certificate. So you want to speak to your web developer about getting an SSL certificate. If they're trying to charge you quite a lot of money, you can buy them online, something like $3.99. They're not actually that expensive. Some companies can charge a lot, so that's just something to look out for. And you want to press OK and click for verification. Bearing in mind, you need to have added Google Analytics. And if you've added Google Analytics, it will automatically verify the information, and then you go to that property. This will then open up a property for you in Google Search Console. And in here, you want to submit your sitemap. So I'm going to show you where the sitemaps are actually on your website so that you can submit this. Now, you want to have optimized your site. So if you haven't taken our SEO course, do so before you really take these steps so that the site is complete and ready to go. But this will just show you roughly where you want to do this. So I'm going to pull over now our site, and this is our side menu. And in here, if you go down to SEO, you can see General. You want to click the General tab here. And obviously it will depend on how far down your website that then goes. And on here you can see features, and here you've got SEO analysis, but all the rest of it. And here you can see XML sitemap. So SEO analysis is just all the sort of things that help you with your SEO. When you do the course, you'll understand this in a little bit more detail. But if you click the question mark here, you'll say see sitemaps. And what this does is it will bring up all the sitemaps that are attached to your site. Now, not all of these will be relevant, but if they are, then you want to add them. So, for example, post sitemaps, page sitemap, project sitemaps, download sitemaps, product sitemaps. All of these are relevant, but maybe not. Certificates aren't relevant. So it's really understanding which ones you think that you'd like the search engines to see, and it's kind of obvious which ones they are. If you're unsure, probably don't submit them. But the main one you need here is the sitemap with the underscore here, which you can see in the top. So if you take that one and press copy, and then you go back to Google Console and you press paste in there, you want to remove that element there and press submit. And then you can see that that sitemap has been submitted. And you want to do that for each and every single sitemap that you've got. Just to give you a quick overview of how the search engines actually work. So if you go for an overview here, you'll see how it is performing over a period of time. And I'm going to show you this on a different account that is up and running already. So here it will show you the performance over time. Ideally, you want to see this sort of rising as time goes on. Here you can see if there's any errors with the site and any issues with mobility or site links or anything like that. If you click performance, it will also tell you the keywords and how well they are performing over a period of time. I'm not going to go into that because it will identify accounts, but again, you'll see something very similar with how they're performing and a list of all the keywords where you're appearing and how many clicks that you got on there. And so also here, when you have optimized a page, what you want to do is you want to drop the URL in there and press inspect. And what that will do is it'll submit that page to the search engines. It will tell you if there's anything wrong with it at that point so that you can correct any mistakes. So if I move that up, then you can actually see. You can see here if where you add that and submit it, see if there's any mistakes. And then what that will do is it will allow you to correct any mistakes on that URL. And it also submits it for crawling, so it forces the search engines to go in there and crawl the site. So that is good practice. Again, take the SEO course because that will give you a little bit more detail on how to do that.